To celebrate that the Lumineth are out finally, you can win as a giveaway one of these two Lumineth models if you win a basing contest. Hello, this is 60 Goblins and 1 Brush with another Lumineth video. I promised you once the Lumineth are on the shelves, I'll make another giveaway. You can win either the Stonemage or the Scinary Cathallar. But how and why? In April, when we celebrated the 100th subscriber of this channel, it was possible for you to win a Seraphon card or a Giant or a Venari Orlin Wardens and so on. And one of you, Patrick, you won the Seraphon card. I'll show you some pictures here. They're already painted. And Frederick, you had to wait for almost half a year for your ones, but I'll send them next week on Monday or Tuesday probably, so you have them soon. So this was the old giveaway. The new giveaway is a little bit smaller because of the Corona madness. My funds are low, but you can win one of these two heroes you can choose, and you need them anyway. If you play old style high elves, you need two of those. If you play the mountain faction, you need two of those, because the Lumineth are all about synergy, so you need heroes for the buffing. The challenge is, this time it's not about just writing a mail, it's about some basing experiments. What I want to experiment with is the Realm Stone of Aish, the Aetherquarz. So, send me a picture of you holding a model that is fully painted and fully based with some Aetherquarz on the base. Or on the model if you like, but usually it's on the base. Be creative. I will make some videos in the next few weeks about making Aetherquarz for your bases. And the easiest possibility is actually to use resin crystals by Greenstuff World. So if you're living in Spain, it's easy to get it, but otherwise most large stockists, like for example Wayland Games in Great Britain and Battlefield Berlin in Germany and so on. I'm sure that in each and every country, almost. I know in Korea it's difficult, but otherwise you should get it in most countries. Here you have some pictures of different resin crystals. You can have them in red, blue or green or translucent. I think translucent is the easiest. And remember that on the picture here, it's kind of all colors. So that's what I want to see. Please send a picture of you holding one of these models and also a close-up picture of the model with the Aetherquarz. This is not Aetherquarz, these are just grass tufts. I haven't started myself yet because I'm still waiting for the quartz crystals. They will come on Wednesday, but there are some other things. If you don't want to order ready-made crystals, you can make them yourselves. Just don't use glass, it's too sharp. And one possibility, for example, are cocktail thingies, yeah? Where you can impale cherries and whatnot for your cocktail. They're very cheap and probably easy to use if you cut them into pieces. Otherwise you can use sprue bits and so on. The possibilities are endless, and I want some Aetherquarz on the models. It will look great. I'm really inspired by that picture of the Stoneguard standing alone there with all that Aetherquarz in the foreground. So whatever model you choose, any Lumineth model with some Aetherquarz. And there's a jury of 5 people who are all working together with me on this channel. And we will not judge the painting quality or the basing quality, although the model has to be painted and based. But we will only judge how cool the Aetherquarz looks like, okay? Just the coolness. There's no painting contest. You don't have to be a painting wizard. And this also not to give painting wizards an advantage. It's just about the coolness of the thing. That's the one thing. For the future, I also want to make giveaways. But as I said, financially, right now, let's see how it develops. I don't have so much extra funds to send out expensive models, and the models are getting more and more expensive. So I came up with the ideas. From now on, you can join me on Patreon. Yeah, Patreon is an online artist donation platform. You can support online artists and YouTube artists if you like them. Monthly, it's a monthly donation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever dollars or euros or pounds. And you can also cancel every month. So you're not committing to anything long term. You can do it long term, or you can just do it for a month, or however long you like it. And it's really easy to do. The link is in the description below. Just Patreon, 60 Goblins and 1 brush. And the idea is, now you're a little bit more than 300 subscribers. If only, let's say, a third or a sixth of you participate, let's say a sixth of you, about 50 subscribers, join me on Patreon and donate the minimum of 2 euros per month. Unfortunately, it's not possible to go under 2 euros because the Patreon fees would eat up most of the 1 euro or $1. Theoretically, it's possible to put $1 as a minimum, but they recommend 3, so I started the minimum with 2. So I think most people can afford 2 euros or $2 or whatever this amount is in your currency. They accept all currencies. And from this 2 euros a month minus the Patreon fees, if maybe 50 of you do that, that will be between 50 and 100 euros per month, and we can do great giveaways. So you have a great chance, about 1 in 50 if 50 people join, to win a great model. We're waiting for all these cool things that come out, yeah? The Diachasm box, the, what's it called? Pleasure and Pain, no. Shadow and Pain, the Daughters of Cain versus Slaanesh box, yeah, Shadow and Pain. Then the Giants, of course, yeah. We still have some Giants. Some of you still wanted to win a Giant. Where is he? Still waiting for you, or maybe even a Mega Gargant, depending on how much funds come together on that Patreon account. I will translate it into giveaways. That's something I want to do the next few months. That was really fun in April, and I want to do it again. Either it's just by lottery again, or by some simple painting or basing challenge like now. So think about it if you want to participate. The more people participate, the higher the value of the giveaway will be. I want to do this via Patreon because I don't get a single cent from the YouTube channel. In case you do not know that, you actually don't get much money on YouTube, even if you have a lot of subscribers. And a small channel like this, nothing. Even if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I don't want to bore any of my listeners with advertisements. I will not activate it, even if I'm eligible to do it. So I think Patreon is a good way. And the majority of what comes in through Patreon, I want to lead back to you in regular giveaways. But this is dependent on how many people donate, how much, how often. Let's see if that works. It's an experiment. It would be cool if you could do that. And it's beneficial for everyone, I think. Okay, So that's what I want to do with you. The Patreon account for future giveaways, and for this giveaway, either the Stonemage or the Scinary Cathallar. If you win the basing contest, who makes the coolest Aetherquarz? And send me a picture, you holding the model, and another closer picture with the Aetherquarz on the base, or wherever you want to put it. You can become as creative as you want to. And then let's see the deadline. Of course, you want to know the deadline. The deadline is the 12th of October. So you have a good 3 weeks to practice, experiment, paint. Of course, these crystals, even ready-made crystals, you can paint them, of course, to make them look better. I will show you the next few weeks also some tricks, and also some tricks of my elf specialist. He also experimented with it already. So by the 12th of October, your picture should come to 60goblins&1brush@gmail.com. Your 2 pictures. And then by the 14th, you will have the result and the winner and the one who gets one of those 2 models, which I will ship anywhere where there's postal service. Okay, that's it for now. Join me on Patreon. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing the videos with your friend. And see you soon with more Lumineth content.